go ahead and fire away. Don't have really anything to give you here. I think we know about Kyle. So Kyle hurt his knee. And we'll just see how he does here. It doesn't look like his ligaments, but we'll see.
Let's go first.
Time's yours.
Let's go first to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Can't hear you.
I'm sorry, Andy. A couple things. Am I good now? Looks like
Yep.
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay. Couple things. First, you talked about Long, but any idea how long he'll be out? And any idea exactly what the injury is? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, they're going to look at it and determine it. Chance he has to have surgery on it, but we'll see where it's at.
Okay. And you also said last week that having Jaron Reed gives you flexibility with Chris Jones, but Chris hasn't played outside much the last couple of years, some, but not a lot. Is that because you haven't had a guy like Jaron Reed?
Yeah. I mean, it just gives Spags some flexibility there for sure.
Go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Coach, thank you for your time. I know that you guys are still building that right side of the offensive line, and it could be some young players, especially now. Long way to go. How comfortable are you with two rookies playing next to each other, and does that factor into ultimately your decision, you think?
Yeah, well, we're lucky that we have some good players in there, and one of which, Trey Smith, can get some work too. So, and then Larry's coming back. So that's all. You add all of that in there. And Wiley, who's got a couple of years starting under his belt. So we're okay there. Algretti, likewise. So
let's go next to Sam Millier. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Sam.
There's been a lot of talk, obviously, about the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. I'm not obviously asking you to speak on some other team, but I'm just curious. You have a great reputation for, dealing with players and getting everybody bought in. I'm just wondering, from your side, what goes into that, and does that change as players get older?
I mean, every situation is different. I imagine. I'm sure they'll work it out, and things happen in this league. It's always happened in sport, professional sports. So, but I'm sure it'll get worked out. But every situation is different. We've all had to deal with them, different situations, and you just work through it, try to keep communication open.
Go next to Darren Smith. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Coach, thank you for doing this. I'm curious, in about 12 days, you're going to be taking part in the quarterback coaching summit in relations to the Black College Football Hall of Fame. Just a few questions on this. One, how did you become involved? I know you, along with Bruce Arians and Bill Belichick, will be a part of it. Who are the participants that you're going to be speaking with? What are you hoping to I guess, knowledge to share with them, and what do you hope that they take away from your conversation with them?
Yeah, so it's through Troy Vincent and the NFL. They put this together, and I was invited to do it. And so they've got a forum there of people to talk to, and I'm not sure how large the pool is, but it's a good number of folks. So, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to talk about quarterbacks, and that they consider myself, and I'm sure the other coaches feel that same way, to speak about it.
Looks like we've got three more. We'll start with Nate and work our way down. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Andy, I have two questions for you. First is just early impressions of Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith. And then secondly, it appeared today that you used a cane on the practice field. Just how are you doing in relation to this OTA season?
Yeah, I'm good. So I hit 60. That's what things start aching a little bit. So but I'm good. The other guys are doing great. I mean, they're two good young football players, and they're learning. They're smart kids, and they're learning. On top of that, the offense, and they got some good veteran players around them. So they're doing well.
We'll go to Todd and then Sam. Go ahead, Todd.
Coach, a couple quick ones here. Larry, you said he's coming back. I've heard different things about trying to get in from Canada and stuff. When do you expect you guys will have him?
Yeah, he'll be here for the mandatory camp. Yeah. I lost you there. So.
Okay, I'm back. And then just, we've seen around the league, a lot of teams didn't have nearly the participation that you guys had. What do you attribute that with you guys in particular to have the participation you've had during these OTAs?
Yeah, just our leaders. I mean, that's who I attribute it to. You know, we have leaders on both sides of the ball and guys that like to get better, you know, work together. So, you know, we try to be smart with it as coaches.
We'll go last to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy. Ron Rivera said that he's bringing in an expert to talk to those players about vaccination. I know you said last week that you guys already have good numbers there, but are you planning anything like that? Or are you guys as coaches persuading players to get it, or just leaving that up to the players themselves?
So what the league gives us and the medical, you know, the medical part of the league gives us, we share with the players. And then we always leave it open for them to ask questions. We have people they can come in and talk to about it, you know, if they have questions on it. That's the way we've handled it, you know, so we've had good participation with it.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate your time.
All right, thank you.